You have outfit problems? I have solutions for you. I asked you all what hiccups are you having with your winter outfits, and almost all of them boiled down to this. I find it hard to look good in cozy layered outfits. And if we're honest, maybe this colder weather is demotivating for our personal style. But if we focus on it through this video, I think that we can make this your most stylish, cooler season you've ever had. I've organized your most common problems into 3 parts. Sweaters, but make it chic. Colorful outfits, but make it chic. And outfits that match your actual lifestyle. Let's start with the first solution. The first problem that was echoed through a number of comments was oversized sweaters. Katie says, a problem I have as the weather gets colder is making sweater outfits curve flattering. Relatable. Actually, all these problems are so relatable. So how do we make stylish outfits out of bulkier layers? I think it's pretty easy to think that we're all gonna look super chic in our cozy sweaters because the advertisements with the models look super chic in the cozy sweaters, but you have to keep in mind that these people have professional styling teams, professional hair and makeup artists, and not to mention professional photographers and Photoshop editors. So it's actually a lot of work going on behind the scenes to create the ad that enticed you to buy the oversized sweater. The styling tips I have for you for oversized sweaters is number 1, make sure to include a statement area, whether that is a piece of jewelry, a belt that's like a shiny leather that's going to really work well, or a color that really pops. And you can definitely do all of these, especially the more cozy the sweater is, the more you can add in layers of shine and sparkle to make it look more special. Another thing we want to do is flatter the waistline. That's essential to making your more billowy pieces more curve flattering. And lastly, this is probably the most common styling trick, but adding height to your outfit is really going to make it look more stylish, whether you're adding heels or a hat like a fedora, or, you know, both. Just an inch or 2 or 3 inches in your boots is going to make a huge difference. Now, I'm a big advocate for shoes you can actually walk in, so all of my boots and booties, I think, are 3.5 inches or less, but just that added little bit of elevation really elongates the outfit. The second question about sweaters comes from Gardery5540. She asks, I want fitted but not too fitted and cozy but not boxy. Does that make sense? Yes, it totally makes sense. And to fix this problem, you're going to need to focus when you're shopping, and what can be distracting is the trends. So the last few years, through a lot of people staying home more, the oversized look was in, and for most people, that's super unflattering. Make sure before you go shopping that you're in the right headspace to try things on and analyze without being like hypercritical about your body. And that's going to help you make purchases that last longer in your wardrobe. The next comment is from JLay2480, and she writes, just wanted to say that tucking my blouses has been a style game changer for me. I don't know how I never saw it before this year. I look so sloppy untucked. I get so many compliments about my look, and all I'm doing differently is tucking in my shirt. Facepalm, mind blown. I love hearing that you're actually using the tips I'm giving. So yeah, tucking in your shirt has been a huge game changer for me as well. Just defining the waistline is going to make such a huge difference when you're covering up like your entire body. How often have you gone to the mall, walked around for an hour, and left with absolutely nothing to show for it except for a few thousand steps? Me too. That seems to be an increasingly recurring problem I'm having lately, is finding clothes that I actually like. So the first question comes from Annalise, who says, love your videos, Priska. Okay. All those colors in your closet is my dream. What are some of your favorite stores or websites to find colorful dresses and other pieces? I can tell you the stores I've been shopping at for about, I don't know, the last couple of years. The first one is Quince, who has sponsored videos on my channel, so full disclosure, but most of the pieces I have from them, I bought myself, and I really appreciate their quality. They're pieces that I recommend to my loved ones, so of course I enjoy sharing that with y'all as well. They have beautiful jewel tone silks and cashmere and just really rich textures that are done in very good quality at a really good price point. A few other places I've been shopping a lot lately are Farm Rio. I love their vibrant patterns, but I finally have enough pieces from them that I think I can say that I really like their quality. Next, Banana Republic has always been a hit for me for many years, probably over a decade I've been shopping at Banana Republic. This sweater is actually from Banana Republic. It's a merino sweater. Banana Republic is mostly known for neutrals, but they also have really good rich jewel tones, and you can just go to their website and search for the color you're looking for. I find this to be a really easy way to shop on their website, and overall I like the quality of the clothes that they have. I would love to know, where are you shopping for colorful clothes? Let us know down in the comments. I'm always open to finding new places that delight me and have a good selection, so let us know. Also, I just made a video about shopping smarter online, which is something that I think is very needed during this Black Friday holiday sales kind of shopping season. So if you need some online shopping tips, I will link that at the end of this video. Next question. It's My Teenage Dream says, how to style oversized cardigans and sweaters in a feminine way, smiley face, which we answered. But secondly, a theme in my mind is elegance and color. I like to wear color, but if I want to look more elegant, I always tend to wear black and white. I think that's a very common problem, and a lot of people comment on my channel and say, I really appreciate that you use color. So how do we combine color and elegance? I think sticking to a tonal outfit or a monochrome outfit is really going to help you achieve that elegant look. But another thing I want to mention is that elegance is an attitude. If you think of like the royal family, like I think of Princess Kate, she's elegant because of what she wears, but even in jeans and wellies, she looks elegant because of the way that she presents herself. So what we can do is open posture, open heart, open-eyed, looking outwards, and really feeling that elegance that comes from within. The next question we have comes from Marie Lee. She says, okay, I'm older than you. I'm a grandma. Hi, welcome. I try not to stay in my box, but I have a question. I get tired of dark handbags. Can you carry a light lavender handbag in the winter? Absolutely. If you watch my fall trends video, then you'll notice that I've mentioned that lavender is a trending color right now in the fall and the winter, and obviously in the spring and summer it's going to carry over. But the key to this is making sure your handbag doesn't scream summer. So while the color of the bag might be traditionally more of a warmer season color, if the style of the bag and the texture of it, like a leather, is more of a cool season texture, then I think that would be a good compromise that works throughout your whole year. As a bonus question about shopping for colors, last time I made a video in this chair, I got a question about it. It is from Wayfair, and I really appreciate their site for helping me to find the exact colors that I want for my home. So I would recommend it, and I'll link it down below in case you're interested. Now let's look at some outfit ideas that fit your actual lifestyle needs. One of the reasons I really value YouTube for style inspiration over other social media is that I can see how the pieces move. Listen, I don't care if your clothes look gorgeous in still photos if they don't wear well. I want clothes I can live in, move in, walk in, sit in, and still feel comfortable without tugging and tucking all day. And that's been echoed in a number of comments and questions about winter outfits. So Joanna writes, a challenge I have is making certain staple pieces like button downs and trousers feel more feminine to align with my personal style. Totally agree. So here are a few things that you can do. Number one, with the trousers, make sure that the waist is high enough to sit on your actual waistline. And that means you need to know where your actual waistline is. That would be the most narrow part of your torso. I have a short torso, so the narrowest part of my waist is going to be an extra high-rise pants. It's going to be a 12 to 13 inch rise. But for some women, it's a 9-inch rise. So you really need to know, am I looking for a mid-rise, a high-rise, an extra high-rise? And that really depends on your body. Making this change is going to help you highlight that narrow part of your waist, which is very flattering, especially with more traditionally masculine pieces like button downs and trousers. The second tip is to buy button downs that have beautiful feminine details. I have a silk button down from Cezanne that has this beautiful embroidered detail, and I actually bought it in a second color because I loved it so much. But if you're not an embroidered lace collar detail kind of gal, then you can definitely get a button down that has a silky material, and that's going to make it feel a little bit softer and more feminine. Joanna also writes, my life is either super casual, like work from home, school drop off, or pretty formal, Sunday church in the South, and quarterly work trips. How do I make my wardrobe work for both? That's a great question. When I was in my early 20s, I had a portion of my closet for each of my different activities. I had a corporate workwear closet, I had an evening jeans closet, I had a weekend at the beach closet, and I had my Sunday morning church clothes closet. And because I had all these different siloed portions of my closet, anytime I was switching activities, I would need to change, which was fine in my early 20s when I had nothing going on, but now I have better things to do than to change my outfit all the time. So I would recommend finding the commonalities in the different outfits that you have. And you can do this by creating a photo album on your phone of your favorite outfits. I know I recommend this for a number of different reasons, but specifically for this, find the commonalities. Are you more into wearing dresses or pants? Can you make your pants outfits more feminine with looser, billowy trousers? Or can you make your dresses a little bit more versatile by choosing fabrics that work in all areas? The next question comes from Melissa, who says, I heart your aesthetic. Thank you. Can you do some up-level outfits to go shopping and run errands that are attractive for a single woman looking to meet new people? Running errands is like mostly what I do when I leave the house. It's either go to the gym, run errands, or go to the beach. But when it comes to outfits for meeting new people, I would give you 2 pieces of advice. Number 1, make sure your outfits are reflective of who you truly are. So don't dress like a different person because it matches a different crowd. That's part of living aligned with who you are. And secondly, your energy really magnetizes people. So like I mentioned earlier about elegance, just having good posture and being open-hearted and open-eyed when you go out in public, I think that's really key to attracting new people. The next question is from Ricky B, who says, I just moved from Florida to Tennessee. I did kind of the opposite, and apparently I need to learn how to dress to be warm, and bonus points for warm and fancy. I'm going to a few elegant events this winter. Snowflake, shrug. My favorite elegant outfits from last year when I was in the Carolinas for the winter included cashmere sweaters with silk bottoms, and you can layer leggings under that if you want to make it a little bit cozier, and some tall knee-high boots. The fancy part comes in the jewelry and the hardware of your outfits. I love a really good statement belt or some statement earrings, and with the makeup, play it up. That's going to make a huge difference in taking a daytime outfit into the evening, is just playing up your makeup a little bit more, adding some lip gloss, some brighter blush. That's going to really make your outfit pop. The last question I got was from Linda, who lives in the UK, and she writes, I'd like to know how to look chic in cold and wet weather. Well, I never experienced the cold, wet weather that you experience, but I do get a whole lot of rain in the spring. And what I've done is buy a rain jacket that is pink and looks really good on my skin tone, and a matching ball cap. So oftentimes I'm wearing this when I'm running errands and I'm in and out of the car, or I'm going on a walk and I don't know if it's going to downpour because Florida, but because these elements match each other, it automatically creates a more cohesive look. And that might mean you either need to shop to match pieces that you already have or declutter pieces that aren't very flattering. I once had a leopard coat that was so ugly on my skin color that I had to get rid of it, even though I loved leopard at the time. I hope you savor this weekend as a time to reflect on the beautiful parts of life, and you all have been a very beautiful part of my life. Your comments make my work so rewarding, so thank you. I'll see you next week with a brand new video, but until then, take care.